Welcome to the RSH podcast, where we deliver to you, I deliver to you, me and my producing crew, including me, myself, and I, we give you views about the world that you won't catch anywhere else because they're my views, no one else has it. Now, today on this podcast, we're going to talk about the YouTube algorithm, what it is, how it is now, and where it started, and all the problems that come with it. Now, let's roll the intro. Today, an estimated of 500 hours of video is uploaded to YouTube every minute. And it is difficult for the 2 billion users to find out exactly what they want in their videos. Now, this is where YouTube comes in. The algorithm is what YouTube uses to help viewers find the kind of videos they like. As you can see in your recommendation list, you find all sorts of videos, some not related to what you like, some that you like, and some that are very much trending. How does this work? Well, today, the YouTube algorithm is simple. The YouTube algorithm is a real-time feedback loop, and this feedback loop trailers the videos according to the interests of its viewers. Now, there are other things that go into the algorithm. For example, how much people like your video, the attention span that the audience has towards your videos, the watch time of your videos. And these three things are very, very important. My channel is small, that is true. But if everybody who watched this video watched it for the full span of it, which I hope you guys are, this video will do much better on the recommendation than other videos that haven't had as much watch time. The problem is that videos with a lot of watch time tend to be videos that are very hyper. The old style of YouTube, back in the days of PewDiePie, the reign of PewDiePie, we have YouTube videos slowly planned out. Today we talk about what we're going to do today, how we're going to do it, then we go into it. Nowadays in videos, we only take 20 seconds. You can see Mr. Beast, he takes only a couple of seconds to explain what he's going to do in the video, and well, he goes straight into it. Now, the YouTube algorithm allows people to advance their channel, but it can also be manipulated. You see, as a person watches his own video, if he watches the full thing, he's considered as a view. So what a person can do is have his video on a loop, completely watching it full way, and just have bots maybe even watch it full way. And the algorithm can be abused easily like that. But it wasn't always like this. In fact, it was much worse in the earlier days of YouTube. The algorithm, when it was first new, came about as a way to promote channels that were already famous. Yep. The way the algorithm worked was if a video received many likes, if the video received many views, but mostly on the like side, then the video would be recommended. You see, this is why older channels can stay popular for much longer. Compared to now, channels die out quite fast because of the likes. The clickbait was a very powerful tool. You see, nowadays, clickbait doesn't work anymore. I mean, some people still fall for it, obviously, but the attention span needs to be there, which is why YouTubers, they like to keep their videos short into sections. Different sections divided into different things, and it's enhanced with a lot of editing, a lot of effects, memes, and all sorts of just tricks they use to pull you into the video and keep your attention span firmly in the video. See, this video is almost completely unedited, except for the sound checks in the beginning, maybe increasing my mic volume and whatnot, and the intro that I'm using. But those things aren't going to catch your attention for a very long time. You see, my speaking is not the most, not the best. My voice isn't the most comforting voice that you'll ever hear. But when a person, a newer YouTuber, not so much me, but the newer style of YouTube involves in instant cuts. Just right now I'm talking about this and I'm talking at this speed. You want this amount of enthusiasm. They tend to speak like this. Hey guys, welcome to the RSH podcast. Today we are going to be talking about the YouTube algorithm and what it does to us. Yeah, that is basically the style. Now you want to be as fast as possible so that your audience stays engaged for a long period of time. You see, the problem is that the YouTube algorithm doesn't help that much. Sure, it will recommend you things that are maybe close to what you watch, but there are some interesting things about the YouTube algorithm. You see, with YouTube removing the dislike button, it is hard to judge if a video is good or not. Of course, this does remove the problem of dislike bombs and whatnot, but either way, you may end up with some wacky things in your recommendations. See, the power of YouTube Shorts, this goes into newer modern videos as well, the more contemporary style of YouTube. The YouTube Shorts works like this. You keep your video down to 60 seconds, and you swipe up, swipe up, swipe up, because every time you swipe up, it's something new, something that you can stay engaged to. If you don't like it, if you're not interested in it, you can just swipe up. And that's what people love, convenience. And of course, that is why the YouTube algorithm is so forward about this. It wants you to have to be able to be convenient in being able to press to whatever channel you want, but hence watch time. They want their channel to be, their website, to be used as a way to channel all attention in, grab it for as long as possible, then hold you there, and continue holding you there as long as you don't break free from the hook of swiping up and down. This goes for YouTube Shorts. And you see, if you are a creator and are working to get more views, you have to understand how the YouTube algorithm works. Now, I'm not here to get more views. I'm doing this for fun. Everything I do on this channel is sort of a side project because I don't get monetization where I'm from, unfortunately. But I do get to have fun. I do get to have exposure. And I can also build my CV saying I've done YouTube videos, I've done podcasts and whatnot. I made music. And I'll probably put up a music tutorial, not really a tutorial, but a showcase on how I make my music. But that's for another time. The algorithm wants people who are able to produce content that is short, concise, to the point, and keeps people locked in on the video. That's basically the summary of what the algorithm is. But the algorithm has a way with things. You see short 5-second, 10-second videos. Those are funny and all, but they really grab your attention. You can find some interesting videos out there because the watch time. Say you have a 6-second video, it's only 6 seconds, but you watch the full thing. That video there is able to grab attention span for the entire length of the video because it's so short. And the YouTube algorithm likes that. It will recommend it, actually. And there's some funny things about YouTube and generally algorithms in modern day websites. Not just YouTube, there's TikTok, there's Facebook, there's Instagram. You got all those. And here's some news I've read. Rigged AI, how algorithms fueled anti-Muslim hatred in Europe and beyond. And then look at this. I'm now a TikTok convert, but it does have its ugly side with horrible challenges. Finally, Facebook is giving people a non-algorithmic newsfeed. You see, people have started to complain about the algorithm. And that is true. Sometimes the algorithm can be a little bit weird in the head. I've gotten some horribly weird recommendations in my YouTube, and it's just weird. It's weird to think about. It's weird to look at. I've got some. I'm not going to describe them to you because I just don't want to. I don't feel like it. But basically, sometimes I get videos that are inappropriate, that really I'm not interested in as a person, or videos that are just what are they to do with me? That's how the algorithm likes to operate. It likes to give you new things once in a while. You see, the algorithm wants you to explore your genre. Not genre, sorry. The kind of videos, topics that you watch. I'm gonna go to YouTube real quick over here, and you can see at the top, you have all the kinds of I don't know how to say this. Categories. Categories would be the word, and you have all different categories at the top of the website, of the web page. Sorry, and you can go to different categories as you like, and it will recommend you different things with everything. For example, if I go to music, right, at the very top are the musics that I listen to a lot, and the kind of videos, like music videos and whatnot. Then lower down, you have all these videos here, right? there are some these videos I've never watched, I've never seen, or I have nothing to do with. And this is how it works. So the first row over here that I have is videos that you like to watch, videos that you've watched before. Some of them. Second row are videos that have been recommended to you before, or playlists and mixes that the YouTube has set up for you based on what you like to watch. Third row is when it starts to recommend you things that you've never seen before. I've never seen 3 out of 4 of these before. Then 4, it'll recommend you the same. It'll recommend you things that you like. Second one, things that you haven't seen or you haven't watched fully. Third, just at this point, I haven't watched any of these. I have nothing to do. And the further you go down, the more mixes you get, and the more videos that you don't like, or you don't watch often rather. And this is how the algorithm likes to work. So as you begin to watch all your videos, right, you watch it many times and you get bored. So you scroll down a little. You see this video. You see maybe it interests you, the second row, and you go click it, and you watch it for a while. Then you move to the third row, the fourth row, the fifth row. That's how it works. That's how I've seen it work with some of my friends, with me, and just generally with people who watch YouTube. I've seen comments, I've seen whatnot about the algorithm. But at the end of the day, the YouTube algorithm does do more good than it does harm, in my opinion, in my fair, maybe not so professional opinion. I'm just a guy on YouTube talking. And I think that the algorithm does allow people to get famous very quickly, which can go both ways. But for videos like mine, they're just not appreciated anymore with the kind of algorithm. That's the only thing I have to say about the algorithm. That videos that are longer, that sometimes you just need to watch it and really be deep into it, that those kind of videos just aren't going to be appreciated anymore because of how the algorithm works. And that's truly sad. It really gives less opportunities to people who are newer to YouTube and just want to do this as something they want to do at the side, or people who are starting out and don't know how to do this YouTube thing well, like me. And that really is quite sad. But who am I to say? I'm not the maker of YouTube. I'm not an expert on how YouTube works. I'm not sure on society and how they like to do things. I do know that the more contemporary millennials and Gen Z kind of a crowd is definitely a lot more short in terms of attention span, rather than a full-on 20-minute videos. You only want to watch 5-minute videos. I understand that. I've seen it myself. I'm like that too sometimes. But you can't blame YouTube for catering to the modern day, the wants of the modern day, crowd and audience. But that kind of wraps up my video, my podcast. This has been an absolute blast. I definitely enjoyed doing this. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I got the idea from my parents. Give a shout out to them for giving me the idea to do podcasts. Well, they indirectly gave it, sort of. They didn't really tell me, oh, you should do podcasts. It was more of a hinting things. But yeah, thanks for coming in. I hope you all been having a great week. To all of my subscribers, viewers. I know that this is a new channel. Also my first time showing my face, actually. Yeah, it's been nice to talk out here. It feels nice to be able to talk on podcasts about things. So yeah, I hope you all have a great week ahead. That's my dog signaling the end of my podcast. And I hope that you continue to be blessed. God bless you, folks. Goodbye.